Hello and welcome to SpeakFlow. Today we're going to explore one of the most influential books ever written, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. This book has helped millions of people improve their communication, build stronger relationships, and become more confident in both their personal and professional lives. In this lesson, we'll discover its most important ideas in simple English. So, relax, listen carefully, and let's begin. One of the first lessons in the book is simple but powerful. People naturally enjoy appreciation. Everyone likes to feel respected, valued, and understood. When we sincerely appreciate others instead of criticizing them, they become more open, friendly, and willing to cooperate. Think about your own life. How do you feel when someone notices your hard work or gives you a genuine compliment? It makes you feel happy and motivated. The same is true for other people. Dale Carnegie explains that honest appreciation is one of the easiest ways to build strong relationships. It doesn't cost anything, but it can make a big difference in the way people respond to you. The next important lesson is to become genuinely interested in other people. Many people try to impress others by talking about themselves. However, good communicators spend more time listening than speaking. They ask questions, pay attention, and show real curiosity about the other person's thoughts and experiences. When people feel heard, they feel important. And when they feel important, they enjoy your company and trust you more. Building friendships is often less about saying the perfect words and more about making other people feel comfortable, respected, and appreciated. Another valuable lesson from the book is the importance of smiling. A simple smile can change the way people feel. It shows kindness, confidence, and warmth without saying a single word. When you smile sincerely, people often smile back. This creates a friendly atmosphere and makes conversations more comfortable. Of course, the smile should be genuine. People can usually tell the difference between a real smile and one that is forced. The book also reminds us to remember people's names. A person's name is special to them. When you remember and use someone's name during a conversation, it shows respect and attention. Imagine meeting someone who remembers your name after only one meeting. You would probably feel appreciated and important. Making the effort to remember names is a small habit, but it can leave a lasting impression. Another important principle is to become a good listener. Many people think that being a good speaker is the key to successful communication. However, Dale Carnegie explains that listening is just as important. Good listeners give their full attention. They do not interrupt. They ask thoughtful questions and show genuine interest in what the other person is saying. When people feel listened to, they are more likely to trust you and enjoy talking with you. Listening carefully also helps you understand people better. You learn about their ideas, their experiences, and even their feelings. Strong relationships are built not only through speaking well, but also through listening with patience and respect. The book encourages us to focus less on trying to impress others and more on making others feel valued. This simple change in attitude can improve friendships, family relationships, and even professional success. Let's continue with another important lesson. Dale Carnegie advises us to avoid unnecessary arguments. Many people believe that winning an argument means proving they are right. But in reality, even if you win the argument, you may lose the other person's respect or friendship. When people feel embarrassed or defeated, they often become defensive instead of changing their minds. Rather than arguing, it is usually better to stay calm, listen carefully, and try to understand the other person's point of view. Respectful conversations often lead to better solutions than heated debates. Another valuable lesson is to admit your mistakes quickly. Everyone makes mistakes. It is a normal part of life. Instead of making excuses or blaming other people, we should honestly admit when we are wrong. Surprisingly, people often respect honesty more than perfection. When you admit your mistakes with confidence and sincerity, others are more likely to forgive you and trust you in the future. The book also teaches us to see situations from the other person's point of view. Every person has different experiences, ideas, and feelings. Before judging someone, try to imagine how they might see the situation. Ask yourself, how would I feel if I were in their position? This simple habit helps us become more patient, understanding, and compassionate. It also reduces misunderstandings and improves communication. Another helpful principle is to encourage people instead of criticizing them. Everyone enjoys hearing kind and encouraging words. When people receive sincere encouragement, they become more confident and motivated to improve. Constant criticism, however, often makes people feel discouraged or defensive. Instead of pointing out every mistake, try to notice what people are doing well. A few positive words can inspire someone to do even better. This is one of the reasons why successful leaders, teachers, and parents often focus on encouragement rather than criticism. They understand that people grow faster when they feel supported and appreciated. As we come to the end of this lesson, let's take a moment to reflect on what we have learned. The ideas in how to win friends and influence people may seem simple, but they can have a powerful effect on our daily lives. We learned that sincere appreciation helps people feel valued. We discovered that listening carefully is often more important than speaking a lot. We learned that remembering a person's name can make them feel respected and important. We also saw why smiling, avoiding unnecessary arguments, admitting our mistakes, and encouraging others can strengthen our relationships. These are not difficult skills to learn. In fact, anyone can begin practicing them today. The real challenge is to use them consistently. Every conversation is an opportunity to show kindness, respect, and understanding. Small actions such as giving a genuine compliment, listening patiently, or offering a warm smile can make a lasting impression on the people around us. Over time, these simple habits help us build stronger friendships, improve our communication, and become better leaders, students, family members, and professionals. That is why this book has remained popular for many decades. Its lessons are timeless because they are based on understanding human nature. If you can make other people feel important, appreciated, and respected, you will naturally become a better communicator and build stronger relationships wherever you go. Thank you for spending this time learning with SpeakFlow. I hope this lesson has helped you improve both your English listening skills and your understanding of one of the world's most influential books. If you enjoyed learning English through this book, there are many more best-selling books waiting for you in our English listening practice series. Until next time, keep listening, keep learning, and keep growing. See you in the next lesson.